Bless the Lord, all my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. I'm sure y'all wonder why I always say that all the time. Because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Because God has been so good to me. And I was just sitting here thinking, and I made a little short video earlier. And I was thinking about, how good God has been to me personally. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can speak for me. I can speak for me because the tests and the trials that I've been through. A life where people would believe other people, don't get to know you, but they judge you by the book. I'm not even saying by the book. They judge you by somebody else's lens. And what I've learned is walking this walk is you and the Father. Because don't put no confidence in flesh, because flesh is flesh. And, and I thank God, I was listening to a video earlier and the lady was saying about having sex. They want to know. There's people still wait before they get, wait until after they get married to have sex. And I thought that, I just listened to it, and I want to say this, I said, I did comment and I said a good, for her to put that out there, to make people think, it is what it is. And we know what's right and wrong. This is the thing about everything is that we know it's in us to know right and wrong, regardless whether we obey it or not, we know. So I wanted to say, that I am grateful because through the things I've been through the people that have been in my life, it let me see who was for me and who was against me, which is okay because they, that's just normal. That's your life. When you're dedicated yourself to God 100%, you're going to deal with all kind of people, which is okay. Because when you learn your mission on this earth, why you're here, when he began to show you and minister to you about why you're here, then you'll begin to understand why you went through what you went through. Why everywhere you went, people would turn against you because they didn't have no discernment. They didn't discern the people, their leadership around them, So I understand because I was able to see. Because I was able to see because God opened my eyes to see nothing I done. Nothing special. I never done anything special. When I say that, I would never take no glory from God. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that because what the use in trying to take glory from God or trying to exalt yourself above God or even be above other people. I've watched that, how that people would act like they were better than you. But that's okay. That's their pride. I don't want to have pride. I want to stay humble before God. I want to be a servant that he can use to help other people. Not just words of encouragement, but also being able to help people financially. Being able to lift people from where they are, to help them realize you don't have to be nobody else. You don't have to step in nobody else's shoes. Because you know what? You're on an island all by yourself. And this is what people don't understand. Love yourself. Then you won't find yourself in competition with another woman, another man. Because flesh is flesh. We all going to one day leave here. And everything that we have gathered, that we've gathered in a selfish way, we'll lose it all because we can't take it with us. I'd rather be able to help other people rather than worried about having all of this. It's okay to have it, but then still be able to help people with a good heart. Heart and honesty is everything to me. Throughout the years, and I just watch, the evilness of people's hearts. How that, people in the pulpit or even outside the pulpit, like doing things like they hurt you. I watch people sleep around with my husband. I just watch them because, what the thing about this here is this. I don't have to stand before God for my husband. I have to stand before God for what I did. I have to stand before God for the covenant that I took before God. Not man, but before God. So I took that very seriously, and I still do. And I'm thankful to God because This is what people don't understand. That's a judgment. And it's going to be on the earth. Not a lot of people, oh, well, wait till I die. No, a lot of people, your family suffer from all this stuff. But, this is the thing about 2026, is that 2026 is a dangerous year. When I say that, a dangerous year, I mean a year of judgment being served, justice being served, against child predators, against human trafficking, child trafficking, organ trafficking, the Masons, the Eastern Star, the Sora groups, whatever they call it, Southern Freight groups, whatever they are, women and men, these are sex orgy groups. That's all they are. It just felt, like a lot of the leaders of the churches, they are part of these things. And, it's just God is so grieved. His spirit, it's vexation. That people can get before God, people, and they have no respect, can come out of bed with a woman, a man, not even their husband or wife, or not even their, just having sex and then getting on the pulpit and know they are unclean, And people don't want to deal with the truth. I notice people like to walk and step around the truth or still being honest. Just be honest, When you fear God. This is why I said, I know a lot of these churches, God not even in them. If he was, people be dropped dead as soon as they even try to walk through the door. That's how I know a lot of these churches are fake. Majority of them are fake, because God don't play when it comes to people, souls. He loves people. This is what people don't understand. Whether the person is sin or not, God still loves them. And the point is this here, we ought to be an example. To people. We can't live one thing and say another. We have to, all that has to line up. We only fool ourselves when we play these games, And I don't want to make God ashamed of me. That's one of the things I don't want to do. Because I want to be a vessel that he can use. No matter how he used me. If he used me to sweep the floor, I don't mind sweeping the floor. To clean the toilet, I don't mind cleaning the toilet. I done all those things. So it's okay with me. Because I'm not full of pride. I'm not too good to do this or too good to do that. I've seen that throughout the years, and all it did was make me sick to my stomach. This what made me strive to be the best that God has called me to be. Because the things and the people that I've seen, the deceit, the deception, the lies, the manipulation, being married to a narcissist, and the lies and deceit, and watching people, go behind your back telling people stuff, and the people believed it. But it's okay, because that's their ignorance, And to say all that, to see how they turn your children. I've watched throughout the years how they manipulated other people's families and broke up homes and stuff. But they got to give account for it, And people, I didn't live all this time. Ain't nothing going to happen, But it'll affect your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, And the part about it, but closing, I can repent. And no, it's not. It's not. It doesn't work that way. God judge our heart. That's what he does. He look at our heart. He don't look at our outer appearance. You can put all that makeup on, that hair, whatever. It don't matter. That's you. That's your thing. Fancy clothes, all this fancy stuff, but then won't help nobody. And it's sad that people need help, and people have the money to help them, and they don't help them because they're too selfish. Or they'll get a home for children, a home for elderly people, and abuse those people. They do it for the money, guys. Don't do it for the money. Put your things you do, put your heart in. If it's not in your heart to do it, please don't open those places up, because it takes compassion and love. Compassion is love. It takes love to operate those places. You got to be loving or love what you're doing. Guys, stay in the field that you love doing. That's where you're going to be happy at. I don't want to make this long and lengthy, but I just wanted to pour out and, speak on these things because, God loves us all. Guys, I love you. No matter, you can